What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, in today's video we're outside, but we cannot use this garage setup because the cars are parked. But today we're going to take a look at the Better Hockey North America shooting targets, and I also thought I was going to make this video comparing a bunch of different targets, like the targets that come with easy goal, shooter tutors, and even these things that break in 2 seconds, which don't buy these things, guys. But honestly, I think it's pretty common sense that everyone's going to agree that the Better Hockey targets are the best targets on the market. I don't know what other companies make targets like this, but I've had absolutely no problems. These targets up here I wanted to give away even before I became an ambassador. They stayed outside for long months, even in the winter. They went to the bait. I cleaned them up, brought them to the basement. They've faced thousands and thousands of shots from all levels of players and adults. And as you can see, these targets are still perfectly fine. Obviously, there's puck marks on them, but they're still 100% fine. You're still going to rip way more pucks at them. Before those targets were released, there's these targets which ambassadors had. Most ambassadors got 2 strings of them. You have 3 targets, so I guess if you put at the bottom, you can do left side, 5 full right side. But if you put at the top, you're shooting at the goalie's head, I guess, at the top left and top right. Which honestly, there's 2 things you can go about this, and you could think that it doesn't matter what you're aiming for, it's just making it actually better for when you want to aim for something, which is true. But these targets above come with 4 targets. These come with 3, and it comes with 2 different strings. And there's actually a lot of technology put into this about how to actually score more goals and where to aim. As you can see, there's a cutoff here and here of where goalies cannot really reach. And there's actually, they say if you put it, I think it's 5 inches above the ground, or not 5 inches, put it around 10 to 12 inches above the ground, that's right above the goalie's pads for the lower one. So you can shoot really good and practice your shot and how to score a lot more goals. So these targets have a lot better technology. I think it's Hockey Sweden and Better Hockey North America working together. But I'm going to put these targets to the test and tell you what targets you should buy. Let's go. So as you can see, guys, in this clip, it's very easy to assemble these targets. They come on 1 string in a pack, or you could buy 2, and then you'll have 2 strings. But yeah, I do it a way that holds them a little more sturdy, so it takes a longer time. But it really depends on your net. But as you can see, guys, in no time, you get the targets in, and you're ready to shoot at them. So I set up these targets in the net, and honestly, guys, it looks really good. Like, you can tell they just look very, nice to look at, especially in videos. I tend to use these because they just generally pop out better. You can clearly see Better Hockey North America on each of the targets with the red, white, and blue. It looks really nice. And it's very simple to set up, like I showed you. So the thing is, you get 3 targets, top left, middle, top right, or you can put it to the bottom. You can put it anywhere you want, arrange it around the net. You can do it sideways, like anything you want. This is really good. You can use it on ice and off ice. Obviously, I'm using it off ice today. So let's rip some pucks at this, and I'll show you guys what I think. Better Hockey products used in the video, Better Hockey puck catcher, Better Hockey shooting pad, and of course the Better Hockey targets. Now let's get into some shooting. As you can see, guys, after a few shots at the targets, obviously they hold up 100%. The only thing you're ever going to get is puck marks, which is going to come with anything like a crossbar, net, even the netting of the net gets darker. But as you can see, the difficulty of hitting these targets is pretty difficult, but not that difficult, to the fact that I think people of all ages with a ball or a puck will be able to hit the targets, but it does challenge the shooter, and that's what I really like about them. Now we're going to put in the Extreme Shooting Pro targets, the updated version, so let's see what we think. So as you can see, guys, just as simple as the other targets, same process. String them on, just as easy. Its only thing is you have 2 strings of targets to set up instead of 1 with this package. So it does take a little bit more time, but it's just as easy. So as you can see, setting up those targets didn't take much time, just doing 2. Something I forgot to mention about the other targets is that you could slide these over. Let's say you're taking left, like if you're left, you're taking 1 time, you want to work on shooting left side, like to beat the goal, you can move all the targets to the left and have that as your target, as if the rest of the net is where the goalie is. But yeah, without further ado, let's go rip some pucks of these and let me show you what I think. Alright guys, so now after shooting with both the targets, let me know what you guys think, which targets you prefer me actually shooting at, which ones you enjoy shooting better. Personal preference, like honestly, I like them both the same. When I'm in a training session though, I do like shooting at these targets, you know, I hit them a little more, like just more satisfying. But these targets are really fun to shoot at too, so this is what I have to say. If you're an elite player, and this is all my opinion guys, like obviously you guys choose what you guys find best. Better Hockey did make upgraded targets for a reason because they're supposed to be better, and I agree with that. So what I have to say is, if you're an elite player and you're trying to work on your skills, like for example World Hockey, definitely go with the extreme pro shooting targets, because you know these are set up to actually help you score more goals. With that being said, these targets are still the exact same material. They're targets, they're going to help improve your accuracy. So if you shoot casually and for fun, then definitely go with those targets or whatever you choose guys. But honestly, they're both great targets, highly recommend both. Thank you for Better Hockey making this video possible. Check out Better for all the best training products on the market available. I'm going to continue making other series of other products of Better Hockey, so stay tuned guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. Take it easy.